Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start with chapter 1, reviewing number concepts. In this chapter we will revise different types of numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions, prime numbers, square numbers, and more. This is an important foundation because understanding these types of numbers will help you with almost every topic in mathematics. The very first exercise in this chapter is called different types of numbers. We will go through each part carefully, step by step, and solve the questions exactly as they appear in the book. Let us start with the very first question and solve it together. Okay, so the question is, here is a set of numbers. -4, in the bracket we are having -4, -1, 0, 1 over 2, 0.75, 3, 4, 6, 11, 16, 19, and 25, and the bracket closes. What is asked in the question? List the numbers from the set that are natural numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, integers, negative integers, fractions, square numbers, prime numbers, neither square nor prime. So in order to identify the different numbers mentioned in here, we will go through each number and what does this indicate. So let's just take a start. Here, taking start with the natural number. What are the natural numbers? Natural numbers are counting numbers starting from 1, in which 0 is not included. So it is numbers starting from 1 and 0 is not included. So from the set, the numbers we can include a natural number. They are 3, 4, 6, 11, 19, and 25. These are all natural numbers. Even numbers by definition are whole numbers divisible by 2. So the numbers divisible by 2. So in the set we are having -4, this is divisible by 2, 0 divisible by 2, 4 divisible by 2, 6 divisible by 2, and 16 divisible by 2. I will give an example. If we are having 2 and we want to divide 16, so 2 into 8 is equal to 16. It is completely divisible. We can take in other values as well, and they will be divisible by 2. The third one is odd numbers. Odd numbers are whole numbers that are not divisible by 2. So completely different from the even one, not divisible by 2. And from the set, it is -1, 3, 11, 19, and 25. If we take an example, let's say we have 3 in here, so 2 into 1 is equal to 2, and 1 will be remaining, and then again we have to put in here 1.5, and it should be 10. So you see, it's not giving us a whole number when we are dividing it, so not completely divisible by 2. Therefore they are all odd numbers. Or if we take the example of 2 divided by 11, 2 into 5 is equal to 10, and then there will be 1 as a remainder. Next we are having integers. Integers can be defined that the numbers including negative numbers, zeros, and positive numbers. So integers are the numbers that include 0, negative numbers, and positive numbers. So from the set, the numbers that can be considered as integers, they are -4, -1, 0, 3, 4, 6, 11, 16, 19, and 25. Next, we are having negative numbers. The negative numbers are those that are integers less than 0. So these are the integers that are less than 0. If you go on the number line, so in here it is 0, on this side we get positive, and on this side we get negative numbers. So less than 0, it would be negative. So negative integers are those numbers that are less than 0. And in the set we are having -4 and -1 as negative integers. Next, we are having the fractions. Fractions can be defined as numbers that are not whole, and they can be written as p by q form. I will be solving it in here. It is written in p by q form or decimal form. So in the set, as we can see, we are having two numbers, 1/2, which is written in the p by q form, and 0.75, which is in the form of a decimal. So therefore, the decimal number from the given list are 1/2 and 0.75. Next, we are having square numbers. Square numbers are numbers of the form. It can be written in the form of n square. So n can be any number, and it can be written in the square form. So from the set, the numbers that can be written in this form, it is 4. We can write it as square of 2. It is 16, which is square of 4. We are having 25, which is square of 5. So these are the square numbers. Next, we are having prime numbers. So prime numbers are those numbers that are greater than 1 and have exactly 2 factors. Prime numbers. Let me change the color so it becomes more clear and prominent. So it has prime numbers have 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. So those numbers that are prime from this given set, it would be 3, 11, and 19. 3 is a factor, the factor of 3 is 1 and 3. The factor of 11 is 1 and 11 itself. And the factor of 19 is 1 and 19 itself. So those numbers that has only 2 factors, in which one of them is 1. 1 is the factor of all the numbers. And all the positive numbers, I must say. And the number itself, as we can see in here, so 11 doesn't come in any other table, nor does 3 or 19. So prime numbers are those numbers that has only 2 factors. The first factor is 1, and the second factor is the number itself. Then we are having neither square nor prime numbers. So what are neither square nor prime numbers? What we will do is that we will remove all the square and prime numbers. So square numbers were 25, it was 4, and it was 16. We remove this, and the prime numbers are 3, 11, and 19. The remaining would be in here -4, -1, 0, 1/2, 0.75, and 6. These are the numbers that are neither square nor prime numbers. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and happy learning!